And it always amazes me when I go to the cash machine and put the cash card in, and it comes out from who knows where around the world, and I think, it worked. It worked. I mean, what if it didn't work? And I think of all of the mechanisms inside of the machine, the thing that has to take the money out and count the bill, the computer that has to send the code, all the people that have to cooperate to make it happen, so that I can just go, okay, let's go shopping now. I mean, and something could go wrong, and it works, and I think that's incredible. So I'm amazed that mostly, I think every time I go there to do these things, that there are millions of people everywhere carrying out all these functions, and they do them very well. They do them very well. And because they do them so well, things work. And it's a miracle. And they do it not because someone tells them to do it, not because they're forced to do it, but because by nature we are a cooperative species, and we do it because that's our nature. If it wasn't our nature, we couldn't do it. We can't do things that we aren't somehow naturally able to do. We can try, but we can't do them. We were very relieved when we arrived in Taiwan to find out that it was a lot like what we had experienced in Hawaii. There's a special feeling in this island, something special that makes people seem to be happy. There's pleasure. There's a sense of well-being. So things, even though the taxi drivers are the fastest taxi drivers I've ever seen, and I wasn't scared because boy, they can really drive a car. I just relaxed. The people move at a nice, gentle pace. There's no feeling of panic or in people. There's no bad temper. Everything is just. I see this. I saw that immediately at the airport. I saw this place is relaxed. It's relaxed. This is normal. This is normal, and I really like that. Because I'm a kind of person who likes to stay in my house. Home. I like to stay home. I like to sleep in my own bed, drink out of my own coffee pot. So it's very hard to drag me out of my house, and farther than 2 hours from the house. And when we saw pictures of the village, I said, oh, it's wonderful. There's our home. Everybody loves their home. Everyone loves their home. So when we had to go on this big trip, I started to worry. An airplane. Oh, God, an airplane. What if it crashes? And the airport, I have to take the violin, my violin, and put it there, and then they're going to, oh, and what if I get there, and they say, no, you have to put it in the hole of the violin, and it comes out like, crash. Oh, and then all of the things, the cash machines, everything would go around, every little thing I did, and the blood pressure starts going up and up and up. Like I said, we depend on other people to get things, to do things right. If anything goes wrong, well, it could be a real problem. And you see people, they can't say goodbye to the family when you leave. And I see them with a cell phone looking through the glass going, and the little girls are waving. The person's leaving. It's like a movie, where the people are being taken away someplace, and it's just vacation. And so this went on. I was really getting excited. I said, what's going to go wrong next? What's the next thing? What's going to go wrong? And everything was going to go wrong. And I was getting so nervous after a while. Just finally, at my wit's end, I had lost my cool, everything. And I was sitting there, and I finally fell on my knees. And I asked God, what I should. I said, what if it goes wrong? What if I don't make it? What if I don't show up in Taiwan? All these people are expecting me to be there. And I said, what do I do, God, about this? And suddenly I heard a voice. And it said, Paul. Other people at the airport didn't notice. It said, don't worry. Anyways, it said, Paul, he said, don't worry. You're replaceable.